come everything I loved and hated in the first film is opposite in the second film? Meaning that everything I loved about the first film is in this film, but I hate it, and everything that I hated about the first film was in this film, and I love it.
These sharks, very screwed up.
Welcome to the horror show. You realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to try. Paranoia is not in your life. Welcome to the horror show. You realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to try. Obsessions rule your mind.
Shark Attack 2! A cheesy, fun, entertaining B-movie from the year 2000. Let's just dive right into the plot, shall we? In the beginning of the film, two divers are searching a sunken ship. Wow, try to say that 5 times fast. Searching a sunken ship. It turns out that both the scuba divers are sisters, and when one of them is killed by a giant great white shark, the other is totally traumatized from the incident. Seems all natural. And before the surviving girl's sister dies, she scoops out the shark's eye with a hunting knife, or a scuba diving knife, or whatever you want to call it. But that's how we know what shark it is. And I thought that was pretty unique for this film, because the girl scars the shark for life physically, and the shark scars the girl for life mentally. I got nothing. Now, as the plot thickens, the shark is taken to an aquarium to live out the rest of his days as the first great white shark to be kept alive in a captivity. But the sister will not have this, so she goes to find the shark's tank and kill the shark, but then, while she's there, one of the scientists comes in and tries to stop her, and he does, and they soon begin to have this flirting relationship, love thing going on, and all the meanwhile, the shark breaks free. And it turns out there's 6 sharks, including that one. And there are sharks from the original movie. They're like offspring. I thought it was a pretty clever way to incorporate this as actually being a sequel to the first movie instead of a standalone film. Now, like I said in the review for the first Shark Attack film, I liked everything about the first movie except for a couple things. The lack of gore, the terrible special effects, and I think that was about it, except for some of the acting was a little choppy at parts, but that was about it. Now, in this film, there's lots of gory shark attacks, and a decent soundtrack, but that's about it. I mean, everything is pretty shitty about this film, but it's still very watchable, and the replay value, if you like B-movies, is pretty high. Now, could I recommend Shark Attack 2? Like I said about the first film, only if you're a hardcore shark horror movie fan. Because if you're just the average moviegoer, you will hate this movie even more than the original, a billion times more. Overall, I give Shark Attack 2 a 2.5 out of 5.
These sharks, very screwed up.
Oh yeah, what was with that Steve Irwin character, or Crocodile Dundee type guy? Australia man. He was kind of not needed. He wasn't even resembling Quint at all. There's one thing I really couldn't forgive about this film, and that is the fact that they have the scene, like in Jaws, where the main character realizes something's wrong, the screen kind of goes like, and everything in the background goes like back, and the guy goes forward, and it's like, that's Jaws, not Shark Attack 2. Shark Attack 2, leave Jaws alone, you bad little shark film. I'm Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and to leave comments and subscribe.